Hi, so I'm really excited that Titanic is out there, it's doing its thing. I hope you guys are enjoying it. I just kind of wanted to tell you a bit more about the process and, you know, what that was for me. And this was kind of a bit of a semi-breakthrough for me, production-wise, because I'd kind of told myself that I didn't think that I could do it, and that someone else had to help me. And then eventually I was like, oh, do you know what? I've got to do it. There's nothing else is going to work. I've just got to do it. And you can do the same thing with your productions. Maybe you feel like, oh, maybe I'm not quite as good as this person, or maybe I can't quite do it. And I'd encourage you to just kind of go for it, because that's all there really is. Anyway, so I wanted to tell you about one of the things that inspired an element in the process of Titanic. So I was lucky enough to be in the room with and work with a really fantastic producer who's got plenty of credits and doing great, amazing stuff every time something comes out. I'm like, wow. Yeah, so one of the things that I took from that day was that we went in the room and it was cool, and there's all this gear and there's, you know, all the stuff that you would want to make amazing sounds. But he was fascinated by this nylon guitar that he'd found in a skip that only had 3 strings left, and it was kind of and then there was also, he used this light bulb with the filament missing as a percussion instrument, and loads of little things like this that basically just really honed in for me how specific and how creative and how much beauty there is in the absolute microcosm of a sound. And you want to have your standard things in there that really fill up the sound well, but you kind of want to have some really wacky things in there too. So I was kind of obviously through life mulling this over, and then I kind of stumbled across some charity shops, and there's this baby who I'm going to introduce you to. And there was no batteries in. I didn't know what it's going to sound like, but I thought, okay, you know, it's £35. I don't have access and money for loads of different synthesizers and stuff, so I'm just gonna take a little bet on this and see what happens. And I don't know, for me, it worked a treat. It's really beautiful. It's obviously got its it's got its what has it got? It's got its imperfections, that's the one. It's got its imperfections, but there's something really beautiful about it. So I just wanted to show you a little bit about this. Let's see if I can bring you closer. No, I'll just show you from here. So yeah, and this is some of the things that I've kind of put on Titanic as some of the layers. So she's loving me with the coldest shoulders. She's selling all those well-meant love. So you see how that's kind of... There's loads of things on here, I don't even know what half the sound's going to be. It's crazy. Yeah. What else have we got? That one's really nice. Let's find some really bad ones. There's some cool bass synths. You could barely hear it, obviously, but let me see if you can hear it if I put it over here. What was a good one? What else have we got? Oh, my favourite. My absolute favourite is always 72. And now I know all these numbers off by heart because I'm a freaking weirdo. What was this one? She's loving me with the coldest shoulders. She's selling all those well-meant I once will. I need someone who believes in me like I don't. So I can see she sees how I float on our Titanic love. On our Titanic love. See, it doesn't even come out fast enough. Yeah, so I kind of wanted to share a little bit of the process with you. I mean, I could talk more about some of these things if you're interested, but that's just one element that I thought was really cool, and I suppose important to me. So it's about finding the beauty in that really small, that microcosm, and that. So yeah, I suppose it's about finding the beauty in something really original, and something you wouldn't find anywhere else. And I wanted to kind of put that and bring that to the table with this song. So be brave and do something that you don't think you bloody should. Yeah. Cool. Well, that's if you like it. If you don't like it, then don't do that. Cool. Yeah. I just wanted to say hi a little bit more and welcome you into the world, so I can hang out more if you'd like. But for now, cool. I'll see you around.